Hello, welcome back to my channel and to the Ultimate Racing League, sponsored by Eldridge Air Conditioning. This is race 2 from round 5 of our Pro-Am 2 Porsche Cup Championship, and we're here at the Michelin Raceway, Road Atlanta in the United States. We're going to have a blinding second race. This is the harder medium compound, you know by now. First race was, well, entertaining, we should say. Lots of things going on and happening, especially through the S's. So we're going to see if there's more of that going on in this second race. Hopefully the guys, well, I mean, with the tyres are the way they are, probably even more so. But hopefully we'll have a little bit of a better, cleaner race in that respect. So anyway, shall we get on with it? Here we go. Let's go down that grid. So reverse grid, as you know as well by now. So we have Rufus, who didn't have the greatest race. Did he race one in that livery, that new livery of his? All went Pete Tong early doors, and he was left behind by the rest of the pack and came in last place. But he is heading up this grid here in race 2, so he's on pole position. We've got Sideways George in second, Swifty in third, RJS Racing in fourth, Mystic Clegg 5th, Aussie Rooster 6th, Digi 7th, Black Star in 8th, Tidders in 9th, Flat B 10th, Willard 11th, and Peter in 12th. What a great race by him in race 1. Absolutely led it from the start, and no one see him after that. So here we go then, down to the final corner. Lights will go out now, and away we go for this 18 lapper here. That mandatory pit stop as well. I was going to say mandatory mid stop then, but mandatory pit stop. Let's get it round the right way. RJS already up the inside of Swifty, little bit of a tag, so we're already into the realms of touching each other up. It was a lot quicker through turn 1. Yeah, I just think it was that he didn't actually mean to do that. It was just a lot quicker, RJS coming through turn 1, quicker than Swifty, as he's now under pressure from Mystic Clegg, but keeps that 4th place. Mystic Clegg was like this in race 1, all over the back of everybody, and then everybody was just going all over the place through that section as they go up over the rise down towards the ball nose for the first time. It's like Digi eyeing up a move on Aussie Rooster, getting it into 6th place through the ball's nose. The first of the right-handers, second of the right-handers there. Oh, and Tidders, opportunist move there, goes up there, he tries to follow Digi through. Aussie Rooster having a look, you just to see him have a look across to Tidders there. That was the move from Tidders, trying to get it done, but Aussie Rooster said, no way, my Jose, you're not having that. You can sit behind me. But look at this all happening behind Black Star, Flat B. Flat B with a good race 1 as well. Stayed there all the really top 3, all the way from start to finish as they all hurtled down towards this chicane, and really considering now they were going down there 2-3 abreast, everyone come out there pretty well without any collisions. Sideways George backed right off and said, no, thank you, I won't have none of that. He's on the medium size. Oh, and just as I switch back to our leader Rufus, that's a lovely move there, and it's like a pirouette all the way around there for Rufus, but not what he wanted when he's in the lead. A nice lead as well at this point. What happened? Did he just too much pace in there? Yeah, just too much, and then grabs the rear onto that curb, and well, he's certainly going to be a bit dizzy after that. And well, dancing with the daisies out there now, and it's back to 12. So just like race 1, not the greatest of starts, but leading it from the start there, and that's how quick things can change. The first to last, just like that. RJS meanwhile has got through, so has Mystic Clegg. Swifty in 3rd, so these two at the front, RJS and Mystic Clegg. These are all the medium guys here, medium compound guys. They've made their way through the field. RJS, who didn't have the greatest race by his standards in race 1, will be looking to make amends here in race 2. Looking like he's a bit of a mission here already. Mystic Clegg again was looking quick in race 1, and then just I think it was more a combination of penalties for Mystic Clegg rather than mistakes. There was a couple of, or there was a moment, a big moment he had when he did go off, but I think he picked up quite a few penalties as well that I can remember. Probably didn't help his calls either in the end, but well, he's going with RJS at the front here. Looks a bit wide, or was he just a little bit slower? RJS taking out wider, and now he takes a bit more of a tighter line, doesn't he, Mystic Clegg? Oh, and there's balls flying all over the place. It's the Michelin Raceway board being thrown up into the air. Not too sure who called that. Maybe RJS just called it with his car on the way through. But these three, just like race one, these top three just going away from the rest. It's close up here, so mediums here, and the rest consists of Digi there in fourth. He's on the hard tyres, so in fourth place on those hards and on his own a little bit now. How long will he run at compound 4? Well, we'll see. Rooster 5th, Blackstar 6th, Willard 7th, Peter 8th, Flat B 9th, Sideways 10th. Oh, really closing up. And what happened to Tillers? He's all the way back behind Rufus now. So, wow, he was up there, wasn't he, fighting? And then big moves, but he's a long way back. So he's had lots of dents. I think, a bit like Rufus in race 1, I think I actually missed the incident. But he is down in 12th place. So, the high-vis boy. Not going to be seen back there, is he? He's on them hard tyres, so maybe just that's the cause of whatever the incident was. I don't think it was a getting together with anyone. I think it was a going off track, his own doing. As RJS now gets across the line to start lap 4 and gets that fastest lap of 1:20.3. Mystic Clegg in second, Swifty still in third. Swifty will be looking for a better race as well. Digi 4th. Blackstar up to 5th, another one who on the hard tyres along with Aussie Rooster. These two having a great race. And, well, we'll see what happens by the end of this race, but up through the gears they go down towards the bullnose. First of the right-handers, Peter in 7th, Aussie Rooster still there in 6th, Willard 7th, 8th, Flat B in 9th, Rufus 10 and Sideways 11th, and I just see that my Wi-Fi connection just disappeared there, so I'm hoping that I'm not just talking to nobody at the moment. Be a complete waste of time otherwise, so we'll carry on anyway regardless. Turner's there in 12th. RJS looking strong out front now on those medium tyres. He's going to run it as long as he can on that fuel. It's a normal score really, but clearly looking to do a lot better than he did in race 1. Mystic Clegg and Swifty still close together in second and third. Over the top they go. Digi 4th, and then this battle here between Blackstar and Peter now. Peter's got through. Aussie Rooster just falling back a little bit, but now it's Peter, the winner of race 1, challenging Blackstar. Peter on those medium tyres. Should have a little bit more than what Blackstar's got up here along the Campus Straight. Getting to that slipstream as well. We go then. Pull out now. Blackstar obviously going to stay defensive and on that inside. Ooh, bit of a coming together there. Squeezing him out there. He's Blackstar, but they're side by side through the chicane, and that's good driving between both of them really. Both behaved themselves with plenty of room in the end. And Peter gets that 5th spot. So now he can focus his attention on Digi ahead of him in 4th. See if he can catch him. Blackstar 6th, Aussie 7th, Flat B 8th, Rufus 9th now. So Rufus getting through, and we've got a yellow flag. And and predictably someone has gone off. Who is it? Why have we got a yellow flag? It's none of the leaders, is it? Or is it? Did one of the leaders go off? Probably behind. So I'm not actually too sure. Did RJS, because he's been caught by Mystic Clegg, did he have a moment somewhere maybe? Before that, if he did, or maybe not, maybe he was just Mystic Clegg's just calling. It just looks like, oh, there it is. Had to be someone, didn't it? So there you go, Swifty from third place. If you don't think he loses third, just loses time on the guys ahead of him. So there's the first of the S-Bend incidents. Swifty losing it through there like a lot of people in race one, and now that's allowed Digi to close right in onto the back of him. So Digi now will be looking for that third spot. Come through. I think it's close enough for a move though on Swifty. Quite close enough as they approach that braking zone. So now we'll go around again then, Digi, and see if he can line it up next time. Or having said that, he's right up behind Swifty now, so maybe there is a move on. I mean, there's not really much going on here. There's not really a move on. I mean, you can do turn one, but that's difficult. He's going to have a go, you know, Digi. He's going to have a go, and yeah, I think Swifty actually give him a lot of room now. So good move then. Digi up to third, Swifty fourth. That Black Star's come in. So there's the first of our hard compound drivers in after lap 7. After the end of lap 6, start of lap 7. Peter in 5th place. He's starting to get a bit of a move on now through the field. Ready on the back of Digi and Swifty, who of course are, well, Digi is a hard tyre and Swifty has a little go now, better exit out of the second of the right-handers there. It's going to have a run on Digi now, and Peter also is going to have a lovely strip through him too. He's going to go through between them, isn't he? No, he's not. No, he's going to dive to the outside, 3 abreast coming down towards the chicane. Now someone's going to have to back off. Peter's in the best position in terms of making a pass, although, well, yeah, he had a go, but then he had to brake because Swifty weren't shutting that door. He shut that door to me, Swifty. Thought he might have got to Digi though, but Digi wasn't having any of it either, so he probably did the wise thing in the end, Peter, and just backed right off. But almost took 2 for the price of 1 now. Through they go then, up through turn 1 to turns 2 and 3. It's Rufus who's making his progress through to 6th, Sideways also in 7th. In Willard, 8th place with Flat B in 9th. So quite a few runners here started on their medium tyres, not many who started on the hards. Got Aussie Rooster in 10th, he's going backwards. Black Star's been in, hasn't he, and he's been out, so that's why he's back there in 11th, come out on those medium tyres. And then Tidders also has been in and come out on the mediums, but he was a bit of a way back anyway before he went in, so not the race he wanted. It looks like RJS is now away from Mystic Clegg in 2nd place. He's just taking a bit of a breather now, Mystic Clegg, and then he'll go again. 8 laps, or I'd say 9 laps now into the 18, so halfway through this 2nd race. And Mystic Clegg actually does pick up that fastest lap now, a 1:19.9 from RJS, who's just put in a 1:20 dead, so not a lot in that at all, just a couple of hundredths difference between Mystic Clegg and RJS, and Mystic Clegg's just picked up half a second penalty as well. No problem behind him though. There's Swifty there in 3rd, leads the next group. Peter in 4th, Digi back to 5th now, Rufus in 6th. So really it's Swifty who's ahead of this 2nd group. Mystic Clegg though will be trying to catch up to the back of RJS. And actually, just going through turn 1 is Tidders. Final turn, I should say, up to turn 1 is Tidders. With RJS coming into the final corner now. So already Tidders is being caught by our leaders. That is because he came in though. So these guys still got a pit. I think they're stopped. It's a lap 10 now. But like to say, or glad to say at the moment, that we've only had one incident through this section, or one incident that I've known anyway through this section that I've seen. That was Swifty. So compared with what we had, and it could be second for him as he straight lines it, and we see that with Mystic Clegg. I think it was in race 1. He will pick up, or was it BG? He will pick up that second, yeah, as that was inevitable. Once you're out there, that's all you're going to get. He's going to lose probably 6th place as well to Sideways. Well, he will anyway once he takes that penalty off. So Sideways will just sit behind him at this point. He's got a second penalty there. He's got to take a few yards now, and Sideways will go past, and up to 6th he will go. Swifty will obviously drop back to 7th. There you go, there's the move. So a couple of moments for Swifty then in this race. Willard has really got going, as he here on those medium tyres in 8th. Though they're looking pretty good. So trouble is, and he looks like he might be doing a bit of fuel saving. So is he going on a bit of a longer stint here? He's got to run the hard tyres anyway, minimum of 2 laps. So he's got till at least end of lap 15 to lap 16 to before he can. Well, he's going to have to come in. So he's got a little way yet. Swifty is in now. It's probably more to get the dirt and that off of his tyres, if I'm honest. So he's in being serviced. Flat B in 9th place. Now, obviously, with Swifty, sorry, 8th place now. Swifty is now getting past Aussie Rooster to 9th. There he is. Black Star in 11th. Swifty has come out in front of Black Star in 10th place, so he's in and out, shacking all about in 10th. You are Black Star in 11th, and then Tidders, we know, is in 12th. He's actually catching these guys now due to the stops and that, so too far off the 11th place man Black Star. Mystic Clegg though from 2nd place is in. That's going to leave RJS with a lovely lead over Rufus, who's now up to 2nd place, but he's obviously still got to come in as well. Mystic Clegg, Peter and Digi, so there's 3 actually now. And a couple of the medium guys that have come in quite early, Mystic Clegg and Peter. So they're going to do quite a few laps on that hard tyre. It's got to be fuel related because Rufus, his fuel's low. He's probably got one more lap in that as well as RJS. So yeah, obviously fuel related. Going to be running out before the tyres wear out, the fuel. So maybe Mystic Clegg and Peter and Digi have got it all sussed. So we'll see. Mystic Clegg actually has now come out in 4th place, but picks up a 3-second penalty. That's for crossing the pit lane exit or entry line. Automatic 3-second penalty for cutting that. Harsh, but it is what it is. In this game, and that's what you get. So you've got to be extra careful, especially here, as is one of the worst pit entrances there is actually. I say worse, one of the more difficult ones, I should say, which that was worse. But really got to stay right to the right hand side, as you can see there, as you come out off of the chicane, the final corner there. They're all in now, the top 3, Rufus, RJS and Sideways, taking it cautiously through there, Sideways. So this is Mystic Clegg then. He's taken his 3-second penalty, and he will take the lead. Well, he'll be looking to take the lead. He might get the overcut here, and RJS, remember, is he coming out now? So he might actually still be just ahead of Mystic Clegg. He will be. So still in second place, and RJS has come out just ahead of him. So in and out goes RJS from the lead. Mystic Clegg in second place. It's RJS in the distance there. That's the gap. Light now, end of the day, just drawing in. Headlights are on. Now this is Willard's tactical plan, is it? He's up to third now. Not stopped. On with flat B. Neither of these are stopped. Still got plenty of fuel, so still got a good couple of laps in them if they want to, before they have to make that stop. So Willard and flat B then. I don't think they've been in. Pretty sure they haven't. And if they have, and they've come out on mediums, then fair play to them, and they're up there fighting now for the podium places. Flat B all over the back of Willard. Is he going to have a go down here? He will at the chicane. There's that move. Yeah, it's a good move from flat B. Excuse me. So makes that pass, gets that job done. And up into third he goes. Willard back to fourth. Then we've got Peter not far behind them in fifth place. He's come in and come out on hard tyres now, so he's got 5 laps to do on those now. Digi medium tyres in 6th place, with Rufus in 7th. Hards. Aussie Rooster in 8th, half a second for him, penalty. Swifty in 9th. Hard tyres, Black Star in the mediums in 10th. Tidders in the medium in 10th. And he's actually to 11th place now, sideways George there. Out on the hard tyres in 12th. But our leader RJS, just like Peter in race 1, has got himself out in front, albeit he didn't start in pole position here. He's got himself out in front, and he's now been leading it since. Peter actually did it from flag to flag in race 1. It's of course straight through with no stop, so with this stopping as well, he's been able to get himself in and out and still in the lead. Mystic Clegg likewise was in second place, I think, and he's also got himself back to that place with his pit stop completed. Down through the S's now. So it's all just a matter of now, they know they can, we've just got to finish now all the way to the end. Some of them, I believe, have still got to come in, but I might be wrong, might be completely wrong. One of whom is Flat B, and the other is Willard behind them. I don't think either of them come in. I might have missed their stops, so apologies if they have. So we'll keep an eye on them too, as we see a move from Digi up the inside of Peter. That was a late move, and yeah, Peter just squares him off and gets it done, but I think Peter's decided that he might have touched Digi there and slows down. That allowed Rufus to get through, so Rufus now up to 5th place. He's not going to moan, is he, about that? He'll say thank you. Now Digi still fighting back over the Peter. I think Digi must have just said to Peter, no, mate, there was nothing there. I just ran it wide. Keep going, and Peter, he did initially slow down to address the place, but as I say, didn't have to in the end. And Aussie now attacking Digi at the final corner. Tough through there. Start of lap 16, 3 laps to go now in race 2. All the way through to the end. Gap back then to Black Star in 9th and Tidders in 10th, Swift 11th. Sideways in 12th, but got a battle here between Digi and Aussie Rooster and Peter ahead of them. So 3 cars, probably the closest we've got here on circuit at the moment. Fighting for 6th, 7th and 8th position. Peter in 6th place on them hard tyres, with medium tyres. Digi behind him in 7th, and Aussie on those mediums as well in 8th. So Peter, the hard compound, heading up this 3. Just ahead of them in 5th place. There he is. This is better showing. He had a terrible race one, didn't he? In fair play to him, he kept it going to the end. He didn't give up, and the issues he had on track, he just kept going. Here he is in 5th place in race 2, so it's gonna be over the moon with that, I think, if he stays where he is. We're on the penultimate lap now as well, so only about 6 miles to go. Mystic Clegg goes off through, well, no need to tell you where that is. It's from 2nd place, just about to hit the S's. Looks like at that point it's going to get the front wheel on the grass, and how many times did we see that, did we? Oh, and smashes into the tyre wall. How many times did we see the people getting their front tyre on that outside curb? And that's the result of doing that all the way back to 8th. So from 2nd to 8th goes Mystic Clegg in a heartbeat. And that's allowed Flat B and Willard to get through. Flat B now up to 2nd place, so can the Pink Machine pick up a 2nd place here in race 2? I think anyone's going to catch RJS at this point, unless he makes a mistake. But I think these two, and they must have come in, I must have missed a stop, because they haven't come in, have they? They clearly came in early for their hard tyres, put on their mediums, and all the way through now, and well, it's worked out. So far, so good for these two. Mystic Clegg, Willard and Flat B, both up there now in those podium places. Strategy worked well. Rufus also up to 4th place now, so he's actually gained another place over Digi, and Rufus looking really good, looking really strong here at the end of this race. Is Rufus now just needs to keep it clean for this final 3 and a bit mile around here. On this final lap, down through the S's for the final time. If he can get himself through these and out the other side, it's pretty much plain sailing to the end, and he'll be really, really pleased with that 4th place if he stays where he is. Battle going on behind them between Digi, Peter and Aussie, really. So still 3 abreast there, but we've got to go back to our leader now as he comes along Campers Straight. And as I said before, got himself out in front. Once he got himself there was no looking back. He's going to get another win here. Championship leader going into this round. Lost some points in race 1, but he should remain in top spot after this. So congratulations to RJS. Victory here in race 2 at the Michelin Raceway Road Atlanta. Well done. Flat B with a good 2nd. Well done to him. Willard, 3rd place. He'll be pleased with that. Rufus will definitely be pleased with 4th place. Well done to him. Digi 5th. And we've got Mystic Clegg. We'll be a bit disappointed. He will get that fastest lap though, a 1:19.9. But comes in 6th place after a little mistake. Peter in 7th. He's got about hold off Black Star, is he? Or is it going to come down in the final corner? Oh, sideways for Black Star. Oh, and Peter did get there in 7th. Black Star in 8th. Tiller's in 9th. So good for him actually in the end. Aussie Rooster, someone's off back there. I think that might have been Black Star. Aussie comes in 10th. We've got Swifty in 11th. And Sideways George in 12th. So there's your race 2. Another blinding race from the Porsche drivers. And that is, or will be, the final of the sprint races as we move on to the Enduro's next stop. Down under at Mount Panorama, Bathurst. That's going to be really interesting. So join me for that if you can. And should be a real cracker too. So thank you for watching. I will see you soon. And hopefully you'll tune in and watch the next episode. Thanks again. Bye for now.